First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Sandy Alcantara will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand. Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Rojas has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Digging in, David Bodie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Alcantara is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jose Quintana is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And another snap throw to the bag. And late reactions, and they got him. 1-1 now, the count to the Marlins first baseman. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bodie is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan? Please ask.
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this. He's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Here's Starlin Castro. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We are still. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. If they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Peter O'Brien waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Bodie looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Softly hit out towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jose Quintana, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Birdie is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The center fielder.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter.
Riding in once again, David Bodie. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now batting, Sandy Alcantara. Here's the pitch. Popped up, Rizzo in foul ground, and no one will get this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Descalso backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, John.
Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. A base hit in his first trip. Quintana into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bodie will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Number 44.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
High in the air out towards shallow right. O'Brien has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Birdie on the move, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to
now
score.
The left fielder.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Drilled to first. Cooper is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 40.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Contreras hits a little over the 270 mark. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Garrett Cooper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Number 13.
Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bodie is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Quintana sets. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Quintana. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Fouled away. Descalso behind 1-2. And a splitter is over for a called third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Splitter, 2-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Anderson is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Striding in, David Bodie. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Baez is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Harold Ramirez. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Bodie on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Alcantara. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty second base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Quintana sets. Here's the 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. So striding forward now, John Verdi, a hit in 2 tries so far.
John Verdi.
third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. In the air now, out to right field. Bodie has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter,
now at the plate, Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax it?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Adam Conley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 2 balls and a strike now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ramirez looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And he is in there.
Now batter, second baseman.
Stepping in, Daniel Descalso. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 0-1 the count.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Up next for the Cubs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit on the ground to third. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Now batting, number 45.
So striding in, Peter O'Brien. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball swung on and missed. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he fouls this one off. Quintana's ready. 1-1 on its way. 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree. The next Cub up, David Bodie. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tyler Kinley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The first baseman, number 44.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard up the middle. Rojas ranging up the middle, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Harold Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Kim will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 25.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Descalso moving to his right, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
For the call, the left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the call.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Birdie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, John Birdie. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Garrett Cooper will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The first baseman, Garrett.
Taking in once again, Garrett Cooper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped up, Rizzo in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He's running. Strike taken. The throw. Descalso's tag is down. He's out at second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Descalso is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Here now is the final line.